Across the vast canvas of history, few figures loom as large as Genghis Khan. Born into obscurity, he rose to command millions, instilling fear and awe in equal measure. Join us as we delve into the life and times of Genghis Khan, exploring the tactics, the ruthlessness, and the undeniable genius that allowed him to conquer much of the known world. Genghis Khan's rise to power was marked by both strategic brilliance and shocking brutality. His armies were renowned for their discipline, their mastery of horsemanship, and their unwavering loyalty. He broke down tribal barriers, established a codified legal system, and promoted religious tolerance. Over the next few minutes, we will journey back in time to witness the rise and reign of Genghis Khan. The year is 1162. In the heart of the Mongolian steppe, a boy is born. They call him Temujin, a name that means of iron or blacksmith. Life for young Temujin is anything but easy. His father, Yesuge, is a chieftain of a small tribe, but their existence is precarious. Despite the hardships, Temujin displays remarkable resilience and a keen intelligence. He learns the ways of the steppe, becoming a skilled horseman, archer, and hunter. These early lessons will shape the man he will become. Little does he know that fate has a grand destiny in store for him, a path that will lead him to unite the fractured Mongol tribes. As Temujin enters his teenage years, tragedy strikes. His father, poisoned by a rival clan, dies suddenly. Their clan, fearing further reprisals, abandons them, leaving Temujin, his mother, and his siblings to fend for themselves. He experiences betrayal, imprisonment, and the constant threat of death. Through these trials, Temujin's character is tempered like steel in a forge. He emerges from this crucible of adversity stronger, more determined, and with a burning desire to unite the Mongol people under his banner. Temujin, hardened by adversity, is no longer the boy who watched his world crumble. He is a leader in the making, a skilled warrior, and a charismatic figure who draws others to his cause. Step by step, he begins to rebuild his power base, forging alliances through a combination of diplomacy, strategic marriages, and military victories. By 1206, at a grand Kurultai, Temujin achieves his goal. He is proclaimed Genghis Khan, the supreme leader of all Mongol tribes. But this is just the beginning. Genghis Khan's ambitions extend far beyond the steppes of Mongolia. With the Mongol tribes united under his banner, Genghis Khan sets his sights on a grander stage. His first targets are his neighbors to the south, the Xixia and Jin dynasties of China. The Mongols, though relatively small in number, possess a decisive advantage: their unparalleled mastery of horsemanship and archery. Genghis Khan employs a fluid and adaptable form of warfare, avoiding pitched battles in favor of lightning raids, flanking maneuvers, and surprise attacks. Cities fall, fortresses crumble, and the borders of the Mongol Empire begin to expand at an alarming rate. As Genghis Khan consolidates his hold on northern China, his attention turns westward towards the Islamic world. The Khwarezmian Empire, a vast and prosperous realm stretching from Persia to Central Asia, becomes the next target. Initially, Genghis Khan seeks peaceful trade relations with the Khwarezmians. However, the Khwarezmian Shah, blinded by arrogance and suspicion, orders the envoys executed. Enraged by this act of treachery, Genghis Khan unleashes the full fury of the Mongol war machine upon the Khwarezmian Empire. While the Mongols are renowned for their mastery of cavalry warfare, they are equally adept at siege warfare. They employ a variety of siege weapons, including catapults, trebuchets, and battering rams. They utilize gunpowder to create explosive projectiles that can shatter stone walls. The Mongols understand that psychological warfare is just as important as physical force. Many cities, faced with the prospect of certain destruction, choose to open their gates to the Mongols rather than risk the horrors of a prolonged siege. Genghis Khan's conquests, while awe-inspiring in their scope and speed, come at a terrible human cost. Millions perish in his wars, victims of both direct combat and the indirect consequences of conflict. The Mongol Empire, at its peak, encompasses a vast swath of territory stretching from the Pacific Ocean to Eastern Europe. This expansion comes at the expense of countless lives, as cities are sacked, populations displaced, and entire civilizations shattered. The Mongol conquests mark a period of unprecedented upheaval and destruction across Eurasia. Genghis Khan, the unifier, the conqueror, the architect of an empire the likes of which the world had never seen. But this empire, built on a foundation of military brilliance and strategic cunning, also rested upon a darker, more unsettling truth: ruthlessness. Genghis Khan was a firm believer in the Yasa Code, his own brand of law and order, a system where loyalty was paramount and disobedience was met with swift and brutal punishment. This unwavering commitment to order, while instrumental in uniting the often warring Mongol tribes, came at a cost. Even within the tightly controlled structure of the Mongol Empire, whispers of dissent dared to surface. Some, yearning for the old ways, chafed under the centralized authority of the Khan. Others questioned the human cost of such rapid expansion, and the often brutal methods employed to achieve it. Genghis Khan, ever the pragmatist, understood the importance of quelling such dissent before it could fester into open rebellion. Yet, these whispers served as a constant reminder that his empire, vast and powerful as it was not invulnerable. Section 3. The Price of Unity: Cultural and Human Losses. The unification of the Mongol tribes under Genghis Khan brought political and economic stability, but came at a steep price. Lives were lost, cultural identities eroded, and entire populations displaced. Ancient traditions and artistic expressions were often lost or subsumed. The forced relocation of artisans and intellectuals disrupted cultural continuity. Massacres, enslavement, and disease decimated communities. The scale of human suffering and cultural assimilation under Genghis Khan's rule serves as a stark reminder of the unintended consequences of unification. Section 4. A Complex Legacy: The Dark Side of Greatness. Genghis Khan, the warrior, the conqueror, the unifier, the architect of an empire. His name echoes through history, a testament to both his strategic brilliance and brutal efficiency. But can true greatness be achieved at such a terrible cost? He united fractured tribes, established a legal system, and fostered religious tolerance, all while presiding over an empire that stretched from the Pacific Ocean to Eastern Europe. Yet, this empire was built on military conquest, leaving countless dead and shattered civilizations. Was he a visionary leader or a ruthless tyrant? Perhaps both. His story serves as a cautionary tale, reminding us that the pursuit of greatness can come at a terrible price. It compels us to confront the complexities of human nature and the allure of power, urging us to seek a more humane path to progress, one that values peace and understanding. The Mongol conquests, though undeniably brutal, ushered in a period of relative peace and stability across much of Eurasia known as Pax Mongolica. This era, lasting roughly from the mid-13th to the mid-14th centuries, saw a dramatic increase in trade, cultural exchange, and diplomatic interaction between East and West. With the Silk Road firmly under their control, the Mongols established a complex system of relay stations and safe passage for merchants, facilitating the movement of goods, ideas, and people across vast distances. This newfound ease of travel allowed for the exchange of knowledge, technology, and artistic traditions between cultures that had previously been largely isolated from one another. The Mongol rulers, though often adhering to their own nomadic traditions, generally adopted a policy of religious tolerance towards their conquered subjects. This tolerance, while pragmatic in nature, allowed for the flourishing of diverse faiths, including Buddhism, Islam, Christianity, and Confucianism, within the empire. The Pax Mongolica, though born from conquest and enforced by the might of the Mongol armies, had a profound impact on the course of world history. It facilitated the exchange of ideas and technologies between East and West, contributed to the growth of trade and commerce, and fostered a degree of cultural exchange and interaction that had been unprecedented in previous centuries. Echoes in the East shaping modern Asia. While the Mongol Empire eventually fragmented and declined, its impact on the political, cultural, and genetic landscape of Asia continues to be felt today. The descendants of Genghis Khan and his warriors can be found across the continent, their genetic legacy a testament to the empire's vast reach. In China, the Yuan dynasty, established by Kublai Khan, grandson of Genghis Khan, left an indelible mark on the country's history. The Yuan rulers, though of Mongol origin, adopted many aspects of Chinese culture and administration, integrating elements of Confucianism into their rule. The Mongol conquests also had a significant impact on the development of Russia. The Mongol Golden Horde, one of the successor states to Genghis Khan's empire, ruled over much of Russia for centuries, influencing the country's political structure, military tactics, and cultural identity. The legacy of Genghis Khan and the Mongol Empire continues to be a subject of debate and discussion in modern Asia. While some view him as a ruthless conqueror, others see him as a unifier, a bringer of order, and a symbol of national pride. His image adorns monuments, his name graces textbooks, and his story continues to be told and retold, a testament to his enduring impact on the continent. A world transformed, Genghis Khan's enduring legacy. The story of Genghis Khan is not confined to the annals of Asian history. His conquests, his personality, and his impact on the course of world events continue to fascinate and inspire debate among historians, scholars, and the general public alike. His military strategies, emphasizing speed, mobility, and psychological warfare, are still studied in military academies around the world. His ability to unite disparate tribes under a common banner, forging them into a formidable fighting force, speaks to his leadership skills and his understanding of human nature. The Mongol Empire, though relatively short-lived, had a profound impact on the course of world history. It facilitated the exchange of ideas and technologies between East and West, contributed to the growth of trade and commerce, and left an indelible mark on the genetic and cultural landscape of Eurasia. Genghis Khan's story serves as a reminder of the complex and often contradictory nature of human history. He was a man of his time, a product of the harsh and brutal world in which he lived. Yet his actions, for better or worse, continue to resonate centuries later, reminding us of the enduring power of ambition, the allure of conquest, and the lasting impact that a single individual can have on the course of human events. The verdict of history. So how do we judge Genghis Khan? Was he a ruthless barbarian who carved a path of destruction across Asia? Or a visionary leader who brought unity, order, and prosperity to a fractured world? The answer, as with most things in history, is not so simple. He was, without a doubt, a brilliant military strategist. His armies were practically unstoppable, transforming warfare with their horsemanship, archery, and psychological tactics. He understood the power of fear, using it to break the will of his enemies before a single arrow was even loosed. He was also a shrewd politician and administrator. Recognizing that tribalism was a weakness, he broke down those barriers, uniting the Mongols under his banner and establishing a unified legal code. He promoted religious tolerance, encouraged trade, and fostered the exchange of knowledge and culture across his vast empire. But these achievements came at a staggering cost. Millions perished in his wars, victims of his ambition and his unwavering pursuit of power. Entire civilizations were shattered, their cultural heritage lost or scattered to the winds. Can we truly call someone great when their rise to power is built upon such immense suffering? Genghis Khan's story is a study in contrasts, a stark reminder that progress and unity often come at a terrible price. It forces us to confront the complexities of human nature, the allure of power, and the enduring consequences of our actions. Join the conversation. What do you think? Was Genghis Khan a visionary leader or a ruthless tyrant? Was the world he shaped worth the cost in human life and cultural destruction? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going, exploring the complexities of history and the enduring legacy of one of the world's most influential figures. If you found this exploration of Genghis Khan's life and impact insightful, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking journeys through history. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and fellow history enthusiasts. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep the spirit of curiosity alive.